liquor store, and when you see the three of us together, man,
This man
you
think
know
he's smooth right now. You
we
gonna
are
try
up
to?
to no
He
good.
think he's smooth right now.
We are up to no good. You see to my very, very right, I got the most nefarious man in the universe with me
Right,
today.
boy.
Wow.
Landlord, listen, there might be an alien probe of somebody somewhere that's a little bit more nefarious, but you the most nefarious person on this earth.
Right,
You know, I guess.
How you living though, boy?
I'm living righteous, of
No, you
course.
no
I'm
shit.
living righteous, you
West
know what
Coast,
I'm
listen.
saying?
You the big homie on the stream, man. When you see niggas just out here lying, we not even a minute into the stream. This man,
Wait a minute.
he's
Hey,
man, this
can
what
I
I'm gonna tell
can
you.
I at least
This
defend
what I'm gonna tell
myself?
y'all. This what I'm gonna say. This what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna let him. November is two things that happen great in November. You got Thanksgiving, then you got the National Block Party. You got my boy Landlord birthday. So this is what I'm gonna do, man. It's
Yes,
November.
sir.
I'm listen to me. It's November 15th. Landlord mom, 30, 40 years ago, about right now, was looking at her stomach like, when this motherfucker gonna hop up out of here because I'm tired of carrying him around. You know what I'm saying? She was getting irritated. Her feet was already swollen around this time. She
She
ready
was
to go.
cutting the Thanksgiving turkey, and
Yeah,
then all of a
exactly. You know
sudden,
what I'm saying?
something
So
happened.
yo, we gonna listen. We go every content creator get their month. My month is October. Y'all, I appreciate y'all for showing the love in October. November is here. It's landlord birthday. Literally 20. It's not Thanksgiving, but it's landlord birthday on the 28th. We're gonna have a huge ass party. We're doing a huge ass thing online. So if you want to be a part of that, make sure you guys set your calendars. November 28th is going down. That's a Sunday, and the Cowboys do not play because we actually play that Thursday. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
we
So
do. We played Thanksgiving.
so it's that Sunday. We having a big ass. I don't know exactly what he's doing, but all I know is on November 28th, make sure you guys have your calendars set because we having a big ass block party. It's the homie landlord's birthday. You already know we're gonna shut the internet down one day for my boy. So make sure y'all set
Birthday
your calendars
time, man.
ready for November 28th. And Henny, when the hell your birthday?
Man, you know my birthday in April, man. You know I'm a damn tourist.
April.
April, man.
Ah, you a draft baby.
Man, he right there, man.
Oh
He
yeah.
right there. We're gonna be bringing them young boys in, man. So hey, we're gonna do something over the liquor store too, though, man. You know how it is.
Shout
Yeah,
out to
we gonna
Boss
we gonna
Cowboy in
celebrate.
the chat, man. What's happening with you, boss?
Hey, what's up, boss?
So make sure November 28th, November 28th, November 28th. Make sure you put your calendars. We having a block party. It's the homie landlord birthday. We're gonna be doing something big. Make sure you're there. You're gonna be there anywhere because the Cowboys would have already won on Thanksgiving, and November
Facts.
28th is one of the most boring. Not saying nothing against you, but I'm just saying I hate it when the Cowboys play on Thursdays. I hate it, bro. It
Yeah.
messes my whole week up, bro. Like it messes my whole week. Even if we win, and we always win on Thursdays, but I'm just saying it just I hate playing on Thursdays morning. I hate playing on Mondays.
Yeah. Mondays suck though. You
Monday,
know.
Bro, and it sucks if you go to the game too. Because imagine like when you go to a Monday night game, bro, you get there on Thursday. Because I always forget I don't gotta be here on you know what I'm saying? When I go to games on Sunday, I get there on Thursday. But whenever I go to a Monday night game, I always forget. Damn, the game's on Monday. I ain't gotta be here today.
Yeah, yeah.
So then Sunday, I'm driving around. Hopefully, my boy Jay Tuck is out there because if Jay Tuck ain't in Dallas, it's even worse. So usually on Sundays, I'm hitting my boy Jay Tuck like, bro, where are you at? I know you don't smoke, but I'm about to pull up with a blunt. Then Jay Tuck can send me the address. I'll go over there and I'll watch a bunch of meaningless football games that I don't want to watch until the next day. Then I got to get up and watch all these reruns of the Cowboy content. And then you play Monday. I hate it, bro. I absolutely hate playing Monday nights.
But hey,
But I hate
speaking of
Thursday
games
morning.
though, man, if you send $5 over here in the liquor store, man, we are having a raffle, just so everybody knows. I will be sending one of y'all to see the Cowboys play the Detroit Lions. It'll be Saturday night football. We don't really have too many Saturday night games, but it's gonna be one, and it got playoff implications. So if you want to be a part of that, if you want to go to the game, cash out $5 or super chat $5, and you will be entered for opportunity to win. We're gonna be running this raffle until it's really a month from today, because today is the 15th. We're gonna run it all the way to December the 15th.
Hey, is Boss still on the show right now?
I think Ken Folk
He
in there.
was in the chat.
Hey, is Boss on the show? If you on the show, Boss, let me know. Put a high five up there, man. We'll give you a little love if he in the comment. If he in, but let's go and start. If you in the comment box somewhere, Boss, say what's up so I can show you a little love. But if you dipped off, because I know you be dipping, Boss got one of them real jobs. I know
I think all of us do that. We'll tap in as long as we can, and then
Yeah,
you know.
hey, I'm like, what's up? Hey, I'm like, what's up, landlord? And shit.
We got shit to do.
Hey, listen to me. Hey, listen to me. Listen. I be feeling like a B. I ain't gonna cuss, but I be feeling like a BA when I see like Henny live and I don't click on the live and at least go in there and say hi. But like, damn, like my conscience be on me. Like you just gonna look at his live and not click on it. That's what we doing today. That's what we doing.
That's how you feeling. That's how you feeling,
That's how
bro.
we feeling. That's how we feeling. But hey, let's go ahead. Hey, let's go ahead and jump. Hey, you guys already know whenever West Coast goes live, there's 3 things you guys must do. First thing you guys must do is you must hit the share button. I need everybody to hit that share button. Share the content, share the content, share the content, man. If you're on Facebook, share it. If you're on Instagram, share it. If you're on Twitch, because we do have Twitch now, share it. If you're on YouTube, we extremely listen to me, man. Facebook is tripping. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, Facebook, they don't really support content creators like that. You know what I'm saying? We just be on their show. You know what I'm saying? So we all need to make that migration to YouTube, and we still gonna show love to Facebook. But I need you guys to make sure that if Facebook wakes up and decides to turn us off, because they turned me off for 6 days, they turned my boy Landlord off for a couple days. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make sure that that never happens, you're always able to get our content. I need you guys to follow on all platforms, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitch. No matter where it is, I need you guys to follow. And then most importantly, hit that subscribe button so that you guys stay in contact with us, because no matter what happens on our platforms, we will simply use another one to just get back up. So make sure y'all do that.
Indeed.
Hey, go sit your butt down, because I'm not taking that harness off. Go sit down. Go sit down. Go. Sorry, man. These Frenchies, man, they
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? She up here scratching her harness right in front of me like, bro, I know what that means. I'm not taking it off. Go sit down somewhere.
it be like that, man. So let's go ahead, man, and let's talk about it. And it's hard, man. I was telling Landlord before the stream started. It's hard to get up for these games where
You were saying how hard my sweater is?
Nah, but it is hard though. Shameless plug. I like the way he plugged that shit.
Hey, shout out to the dude on eBay who sold me this sweater for $4.99 because he said it was old and it was just what? Bro, you can wear cowboy old stuff forever, bro. This sweater was $4.99. I just gave y'all my secret. Don't listen to me, man. I swear to God, if I go on my wish list and see some of my stuff is gone because some of y'all got them, beat that ass, man. Stay away from my stuff on eBay, man. I'm still saving up for that jacket. Stay away from my stuff.
But nah, I can't fuck. What I was saying though, man, like hell, it'd be hard to get up for these games where you're 1,000-point favorite and shit. You know, it was hard for me to get up there and sit here and talk to y'all about the damn New York Giants when Danny DeVito, third cousin, was the quarterback. When Saquon Barkley looked like he didn't want to be there. You know what I'm saying? They offensive line with some dudes that they got from Manpower. So it was hard for me to get up and make content about that. But you know, it's a little bit easier when I got y'all boys around. And this is another, game like that. We're going on the road, but we're still 11-point favorites. We'll probably be higher favorites than that, depending on what their injury report says. Because I'm not entirely sure if Brian Burns will be back this week, who was their best pass rusher. I'm not entirely sure if J.C. Horn will be able to play. He just got activated from IR, but no telling if he'll actually make his debut this game. So there's going to be a bunch of factors, but we still should beat the dog shit out of this football team. So I got some numbers because I wasn't gonna be super lazy this time around. I didn't bring shit the last time we talked about the Giants because we beat the boy by 40 points with they first string, so I knew we wasn't gonna really have a trouble with their second team like that. True. But I brought some numbers. We'll talk about it slightly. I'm gonna start with the one thing they do good. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna just start with the one thing they do good, just so I don't completely sleepwalk through this shit. So let me.
Hey, listen to me. Hey, what's up with you, the cowboy with that red hair? I see you, girl. I'm just saying, real cowboy ladies wear blue. Now I'm playing. So, don't be blue. You may not be blue. It does not look the same. It don't hit the same. Trust me, it don't hit the same.
So you know these are
that red is different.
These are the top passing defenses in the National Football League. You see the Browns at the top, 1,360 yards. You see the Cowboys with 1,494. You see the Jets with 1,524. The Chiefs right below them. Somehow, some way, the one win Carolina Panthers have the 5th best passing defense in the National Football League.
That's pretty peculiar.
Who right? They played, I'd ask who they played. Because there was a time when the Cowboys were really good stopping the run, and he realized that they played Jeffro, they played Johnny,
they played
Tyrone,
they played Detroit, they played the Miami Dolphins.
Oh man,
I give them the Dolphins.
They good
Like
already.
and if I'm not mistaken, like Detroit has one of the best passing offenses too.
I about to say Detroit.
No, they beat the shit out of them. They put like 40 points on them. But I said all that to say like most of those points came, probably on the ground because they only given up 11 passing touchdowns on the season. You look at the Cowboys. You look at the Cowboys. We've given up 13.
She said she got red hair, Dak for my back. I heard that. You better talk your talk, girl. Talk that. Talk that. Hey, where the women that's gonna jump? Hey, where the women that's gonna fight for they man? I heard that. And you bet. All I know is the Cowboy. You better not say nothing about a quarterback. That's all I got to say. She might go upside your head. Whatever you were saying, hit it back to what you were saying.
Nah, you Gucci, man.
She said she tired of the disrespect.
You said they played the Lions and they played Miami and who else?
That's what I'm finna see. Let me pull up their ragged ass schedule. Because now listen, I know another team that they played was not very good because I sat and watched a little bit of that Bears game because they played the Chicago Bears. They were
Rich, shut up. Rich, you my boy, but shut up, Rich. You can't do that. Don't bring up. Hey, listen to me. The quickest way to get on my bad side is bring up my old parlays that didn't hit. Don't even do that, Rich.
Man,
we ain't doing that. Leave me alone, Rich.
It be like this sometimes, kinfolk.
Rich gonna ask me, are you gonna take anytime TD for Pollard again? Man, leave me alone, bro. You know I'm real touchy about my parlays, bro. Leave me alone, bro. I ain't saying nothing about your parlay. Don't say nothing about mine, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm doing.
At this point, man, Pollard ain't scored a touchdown since week 1, man. So shit,
bro. I know.
So let me take a look. Let me take a look at some of these teams they done played.
It was a plus 700, bro. Listen to me. The dude got on the one. Listen to me. Pollard puts 4. Listen. All I'm gonna say is, I was counting on that money, Tony Pollard. Okay, I was counting on it. My kids was counting on that money, bro.
Now we gotta eat noodles for a week.
We gotta eat noodles.
We gotta eat noodles and spam for a week because Tony didn't want to do right.
1 yard line, you can't get in, bro. Hey, come on, bro.
Hey, y'all remember this finna be quick. I seen a post on Facebook. They was like, I what they said. I hate to tell my kids they Christmas depending on this parlay.
Hey, I need that.
They so stupid, bro. They so funny.
I need that.
But I got what y'all want right here, man. So they played the Falcons, the Saints, the Seahawks, the Vikings, the Lions, the Dolphins, the Texans. They actually beat the Texans with CJ Stroud, which is actually crazy. That's the one win for the season.
How many passes y'all CJ had that game?
Let's take a look. I don't think CJ had a good game at all. 140.
Oh, they did good now. Okay.
Yeah, the final score was 15 to 13. So they
one more question. I'm sorry. What week was this? This was like week 1, week 2 or something?
It was just a couple weeks ago, October the 29th.
That's fair then. Okay, go ahead.
All right. The Colts, let me see what they did. The Colts won, but Gardner Minshew threw for a single touchdown and he only passed for 127 yards. All right. Let's see. The Dolphins is who I want to look at.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Out of all these teams that you're saying, I'm thinking about the quarterbacks. Dak gonna be the best quarterback they've seen.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Dak's gonna be the best. That's why I say, like, the team sounds good, but
now,
Dak sounds like the best quarterback they've seen.
Well, Tua Tagovailoa, I can't pronounce that man's name.
I'll be honest with you. Listen to me.
Tagovailoa.
Listen to me. Some of these teams, I need y'all to feel me on this, right? You guys know what a fire drill is? When you go outside and they pretend like everything is good, you got to pretend like the house is on fire and you got to stand out there and stuff like that. But when you stand out there and you don't smell no smoke, you instantly know it's fake. Listen, some of these teams are like fire drills, bro. Like, they feel real. You're outside, you're standing out there, the ambulances even come, the police is even coming. You hear the sirens down the street. You hear it. Everything's real. But you don't smell no smoke, bro.
No smoke.
No smoke. It's a drill, bro. Some of these teams are on fire drills, bro.
But as far as Carolina go, man, you know they got my boy Brycey over there, man. What kind of numbers you got over there for him? Because they doing my boy so dirty, man. They doing my boy so dirty.
I'm gonna get to that. But the last thing I'm going to say on the subject, Tua did have a very good game. Like Tua was like the quarter, like Tua tore their ass up. Looked like. So he had 3 touchdowns, 262 yards. So I think that can probably duplicate that.
For sure.
Back to what you were saying about Bryce Young, I don't even have to bring the numbers up because I just looked at the shit.
Mm-hmm.
I just looked at the shit. Matter of fact, I am because I spent time finding it before we started the show, so I might as well use it. So if you go here to Pro Football Reference, this is not PFF and none of that other shit. These are the official numbers of the NFL. All right.
And I'm gonna say something real quick. Listen, don't y'all be swear jarring me if he get to say SHIT like it ain't SHIT and ain't nobody saying nothing to him about it. That's all I'm saying. Him cursing and Josh Allen throwing interceptions is 2 subjects Cowboy Nation don't like talking about. That's all I'm saying. And I ain't no
fan. I've been on Josh Allen. I've been on the Josh Allen.
See how he didn't even talk about himself, though.
Hey, hold on now. Hold on. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's all I gotta say. The way he be talking, y'all be getting on me. If I was on here talking crazy, y'all be West Coast swear jar.
He said,
if landlord was on here cussing, they be like landlord nefarious. HTM be cussing motherfuckers out, and they be like, "Yep, I agree with." I actually
that boy else smooth criminal with.
Yeah,
I don't know what y'all talking about. This is slander.
Yeah, he can do stuff that we can't do, landlord.
I told you, it's the glasses, bro. It's the glasses. It's the glasses. It's the glasses.
He be saying stuff we can't say.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Start.
I don't know what you're talking about, kinfolk. But anyway, back.
Hey, I'm gonna turn my camera sideways so it'll look better. I'm gonna turn my camera sideways so it'll look better.
Do what you do, man. We got you, kinfolk.
All right, man.
All right, so this man, listen, he's been sacked 29
times.
That
didn't work.
Good Lord, 29
in 8 games.
He been sacked 29 times
in 8 games. He
only played. They up here talking about how bad he is. Man ain't got no help in the world.
Oh, it gets worse. Hits. He's been hits. Let me see. Quarterback hits. All right, he's been hit 27 times. He's been pressured 78.
Jesus.
And he been pressured 78 times. He been pressured 78 times in 8 games. So I went and looked at the PFL because I didn't have time to do no offensive line study on no damn Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, I gotta plug my phone up real quick. My phone dead. Hold on.
Go ahead, kinfolk. You good? I'm gonna hold it down till you get back. I can run my mouth out some numbers.
Hey, listen. That trap phone died. The whole world stopped.
Hey, that man ain't lied. But hey, one thing I am gonna say about Bryce, the one issue that I do have with him, he is top. He is one of the quarterbacks with the worst bad throw percentage in the National Football League. Matter of fact, I'm finna pull it up right there for you, just so y'all don't think
he's young too, though.
Yeah, he's young. And to add on to that, CJ Stroud, who's in the MVP conversation, actually has the worst bad throw percentage. The difference is, though, he's not throwing picks. He's not throwing picks. He got a bunch of touchdowns. He got like 2 picks to like 16 passing touchdowns on the season. So
one of the other differences is CJ Stroud actually got receivers over there.
Hey, we're not talking about that right now. I'm talking about I'm talking about decision making because
one of those receivers is Noah Brown.
Hey, I'm just talking about decision making. So he makes the 4th most bad decisions in terms of bad throws.
I want to know real quick though, man, because you can come with these crazy stuff. What the hell is a bad throw, bro? Because I can name a bunch of bad throws. What is considered a bad throw?
A bad throw is a throw that you had got no damn business doing. You watch Josh Allen play. You seen Josh Allen play. So if you see Josh Allen throw back across his body into triple coverage, that's a bad throw.
Because I'm thinking that Patrick Mahomes be having a bunch of weird throws that he go and then it just like that Dak throw.
Mm-hmm. Jay Recruiter, he ain't gonna be no bust now. I blame all on Carolina. Leave my guy alone.
Hey, Michael Nelson asks you, are you gonna root for that boy?
Of course not. Of course not. I want him to have the most horrible game he ever had against the Cowboys and then go on to have a good year.
Yeah, man. And matter of fact, let's
been terrible so far though.
Because I haven't looked at this yet because this is on target, and then I need to see this is on target percentage. Dak Prescott is at the very top in the NFL, 83.8%.
That's peculiar right there.
It's not. He's like that. MVP conversation. He's 16th. Bryce Young is 16th. So he's middle of the pack. Now there are some quarterbacks that's been playing, like Josh Allen, who's his own throw target percentage is better than. Josh Allen is not throwing to people he need to be throwing to right now. Zach Wilson, of course, isn't doing that. Geno Smith is below him. C.J. Stroud, Kenny Pickett, Deshaun Watson, whose season just ended. So there's guys that he's actually throwing the ball more accurately than in the NFL right now. It's just the issue is like there's too many throws that he's throwing to the other team. He got 8 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. You got to clean that shit up. But one thing I will say in C.J. Stroud's defense, you know what I'm saying?
Because Bryce Young.
Oh, Bryce Young. Like all the young dudes, they the same to me at this point.
Hey, yesterday I was calling freaking the boy in Houston. I was calling saying the quarterback from Houston yesterday.
What you was saying about him though, Hen? You finna defend my guy? What you got for him?
I forgot it now. Never mind. I'm just playing with you. I'm just playing.
Oh, okay.
So they're not really helping the man. When you look at like play action attempts, you got to go all the way down here to find this man. This is a young quarterback. This is a young ass quarterback. This man got 40 play action attempts in 8 games.
My God,
that's not really something that that you should do for a first year guy. I see Jared Goff and Kirk Cousins and Dak Prescott and all these other guys are way up on the list. Patrick Mahomes way up on the list in play action usage. You go over here to RPO passes; those same guys are up there. See, Tua got 70. He got 70 passes with RPO. Joe Burrow got 49 passes with RPO. This man got 16 RPO passes.
Look, don't get me wrong now. I'm a Bama fan, bro. He was my quarterback last year. So it's still fresh. But all I'm saying is a lot of people just talking about how terrible he is. But like they forgot he went to a bad organization. They got the #1 pick for a reason. And
yeah, they earned that.
Our quarterbacks don't just jump out the gate and be great, bro. Like Dak Prescott and them, that was different. That's rare. C.J. Stroud looking this good this early, this stuff don't happen like that. So, just give him a little time, man. And he is playing bad though,
Mm-hmm. So yeah, man. He's not playing great football right now, but at the same time, like y'all remember when I was saying, like this is the stretch where Michael Parsons should be making his Defensive Player of the Year campaign strong because we played the Giants. They've given up the most sacks in the NFL. We're gonna play the Panthers. Last time I looked, they gave up the 3rd most sacks in the NFL. Then we're gonna turn around and play the Commanders, who given up the 2nd most sacks. So this was the stretch of games where I thought that Michael Parsons was gonna go out here and eat people's faces off, so to speak. That's probably why he was. Being honest with you, that's probably why he was upset after the game. You know what I'm saying?
Well, hey, let me show you something. Right now, Micah Parsons is #1 in the pass rush win rate and #2 in double team percentage with 7.5 sacks. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you the biggest issue with Micah Parsons right now is he need to shut up on his podcast. And I'm just being audible. I hope he hears this because Micah, I want you to get paid. I'm not one of these dudes that wants you to be a Cowboy for life. I want you to be rich for life. You want to know why? Because I got homies, bro, that don't play in the league no more that I'm still hella cool with. And every now and then, they still send me a little cash app. One of the homies in the league sent me $250 for my birthday. NFL dude. On my mama. He don't play in the league no more. So guess what? I want you to have money after the league. Why not? Because we still going to be alive. We still going to be alive. So, Mike, let's talk about the bag. Bro, you have no control over if you're going to be a Cowboy regardless. Anyway. Hey. You're a Frenchie. Go sit your butt down.
You say you a Frenchie?
Hey, go sit your butt down.
No, listen. If it was a red nose, would you let it bark?
But you a Frenchie. Sit your butt down. Sit down. Go sit down. Think you a watchdog in this mug. All you doing is making more noise. If somebody come up in here, I'm about to grab your ass and run.
Hey, salute to Michael Nelson for the $5 cash app, man. They got you a raffle entry, my brother.
But yeah, like Micah, the #1 thing that Micah needs to do right now, I think somebody's on the door. The #1 thing he needs to do is the things that they're stopping you gotta learn how to beat because that's called elevation. When they double team Michael Jordan, you know what he did? He learned how to fade away.
Hey, I agree with that, man. But like I still believe this. I still believe this man can go out there and be productive over this stretch of games, man. Because these are some offensive lines that ain't that good, Ken Folk. Do you know anybody on the Carolina Panthers offensive line?
No, absolutely not. Shout out to Michael Nelson on my end too.
Hey, chat box. Do y'all know anybody on the Panthers offensive line?
They don't know nobody on the Panthers team. They don't know the people on the Panthers team. Nobody but Bryce Young, and that's
J.C.
if
Horn.
you.
We know J.C. Horn because we wanted him in the draft.
He was hurt. He just not coming back. He might not even play.
I know, but I'm just saying, like people like Brian Burns. I know Brian Burns. He's hard.
J.C. Horn is going to be one of those dudes. Like in 2 years, we'll be like, yeah, he's one of the best corners in football. Like a Josh Norman. But like, where's he been? He's been in Alvin, Carolina. So you never know about him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he didn't play good football. Like, let me give you an example. There's a really good corner right now that's available. The Cowboys could sign him free. Well, they wanted to sign him free. But there's a corner. Well, did they get him?
Who? Jack Jones?
Who got him?
I told you the Raiders got him.
But he out there with Jalen. I ain't tripping though.
Yeah, but after the trade deadline, everybody is subject to waivers at that point. So we wouldn't have had a chance to get him no way. Because he had to clear waivers after the trade deadline. So the
Ravens were what, like 10? They were a top 10 pick last year.
Last year, but it goes off this year though. Like
I know, but I'm just saying we had no chance of getting him.
Oh, we're playoff team.
He had to go through like 20 freaking teams before he can even get
there. All the teams that ain't got a chance to be in the playoffs are going to get a chance to select the dudes out the waivers first. Yeah. And hey, that is a good segue, as Jay Recruiter said. Boss man available. Let's go ahead and talk about it.
Hey, put a picture up. Hey, listen to me. We can all put our. Let's do up. Yes. Just would you sign him? Would you not sign him? Let's go. Man. Yeah. You got your hand up. Up or down. Ready? Would you sign Boss Man back?
Yes.
Yes. Landlord, tell me why you would bring him back.
Because he was an excellent gunner when he was here. He was making plays. He got you a turnover in the playoffs on special teams. Know what I'm saying? So I feel like then CJ Goodwin is out for the year. Exactly. That's a perfect replacement right there. So I don't see why not. He's free. All you got to do is give him a contract. You ain't got to trade nobody. You ain't got to do nothing crazy. He already know the system. Like, he'll be a plug-and-play guy and probably help your special teams out a lot. Like, that boy was running 800 miles per hour down there as a gunner, bro. I got a film session on him being a gunner. So if y'all want to see that, go check that out. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. And, hey, Landlord took everything I wanted to say. You need special team depth because CJ Goodwin is not coming back to save you. You need slot corner depth too down the line because Jordan Lewis is playing. Just came back from an injury. You don't really have another slot you could put out there because remember it was the Ron Bland's job to be the slot. So you lost depth there when you moved him to the outside. The other corners you brought in, Eric Scott, he's a boundary corner. Nation Wright, he's a boundary corner. Hey, even the boy Ebony Iganagano Papakano Noah Iganagani.
His name probably means something great, like strong black African king who will save the world.
From Wakanda.
And you just be from Wakanda, and you just be messing his little name up, man. His people over there going,
be like
you gonna be in Africa one day, you gonna get a spear in the back of your neck.
I'm not trying to disrespect this man gangster.
Hey, listen to me.
Disrespect the name his ancestors gave him. But shit, my headphones, all my headphones ain't.
Hey, listen, Henny gonna be on vacation in Africa one day and gonna get a spear in the back of his leg. He ain't gonna know why.
Hold on.
He gonna be like, he gonna be walking. He be like, what the?
Where's Wallace?
What the hell y'all do that for? No, eagle it out. You disrespected the king.
Okay, I'm back.
You keep doing that stuff, bro.
Wes gotta relax, bro. You wilding out.
I couldn't hear shit he said. We done got canceled. I couldn't even hear it. I was trying to mess with my headphones.
He said, because you mispronouncing his name, you're gonna be in Africa one day and just catch a miscellaneous stray spear out of nowhere.
They gonna hit me with some raw vibranium.
Yeah, like what the hell is that for?
He said
they gonna lean all the way in your face and be like, Igonagani.
Hey, as you slowly slip into a coma.
Wow, bro. I needed that laugh. I'm sorry.
So, this is why we're never gonna be on ESPN.
Hey, you know what's great about this show? We all have our reasons on why we would not be on ESPN. Together, we just guarantee it never happens.
Together,
ESPN After Dark. That's what we're going to do. Ooh, no, that's not ESPN. If you take that legally, I'm gonna sue you because I said it. California's a 3-day contract state, so if I say it in 3 days, if you don't do it, I can legally sue because that's mine. I'm gonna let you know that right now. Today is 10:41. You got until 3 days, 10:41. ESPN, if you take that, I'm suing your ass.
Man, that shit gonna
in Connecticut though. They got different laws.
God damn it, they're on Eastern Standard Time.
They in Connecticut.
And that's why you gotta have that one homie that always remind you, yeah, but they on we in the Pacific, bro. Oh damn.
Yeah.
But man, I forgot what the hell we were talking about. We were talking about
we were talking about Kelvin Joseph.
Yeah. So, just based on just based on all those factors, man, it wouldn't hurt you to bring the boy in. We're not asking him to come and say today, but you need a body, you need a special team player. He knows the system. I'm pretty sure he still has friends in the locker room, so I don't mind it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Bro, Kelvin Joseph was listen to me. Say what you want to say, but when Kelvin Joseph had got traded, listen to the words that are going to come out of my mouth because people are going to mess. They already know people are going to mess this up. So listen, I'm going to say it really, really slow too, for the people who still going to mess it up. When we traded Kelvin Joseph, that was the best Kelvin Joseph that we had ever seen. I think we can all agree at that. He was playing the best special teams. Shout out to Trey. He was playing the best special teams. He should have been a Pro Bowler on special teams last year. I'm going to tell you this right here. If you beat the 49ers in San Francisco, you guys are actually mad you traded Kelvin Joseph. You want to know why? Because he's the only reason we got the ball back.
True.
Then secondly, Al Harris was ranting and raving, and we was at Henny. I'm not Henny, but Henny going to be at training camp next year. Landlord, we were at training camp last year. He had a good training camp.
Yeah.
Like everything was pushing towards Kelvin Joseph getting better. And I'm gonna tell you guys, listen, Kelvin Joseph he's not a Trevon Diggs, right? Come out the gate, ready to play. Right? He's more like a Noah Brown. Remember I told you guys, there are two players in the NFL. There are microwave players, and then there's oven players. Micah Parsons, he's a microwave, ready to make, hungry meal. All you do is pop his ass in, 2 minutes, he's ready to go. Put it on a minute 30 or not, you're going to burn your food. You know what I'm saying? You're going to overheat. Kelvin Joseph, Noah Brown, they're like everybody. And I'm going to tell you this, most players, about 80% of the league are really oven players. Like they need time. And there are positions that are just oven positions. Offensive line, defensive line, that's oven, bro.
I think that's a good point though, because like you said, people.
You're just hearing about Tyler Smith now. You're just here, and we got to talk about that too. That boy was the number one D tackle.
I was just about to pick him back off what you said, but
we got to talk about that.
You got to think about it. Most people think that development stops in the NFL, and it just don't. You know what I'm saying? You get a player that's young. You know what I'm saying, and you still develop him into the scheme and the fit the player that you want to be. You know what I'm saying? And utilize him in the best of his abilities. That's what helps produce the best player. That's why you get some players. I promise you, we said this before. It's certain players, if they would have landed somewhere else, man, they would have had a successful career. I promise you that. Like that talent just don't disappear when they get to the league. A lot of the times. Like maybe it was the bad system, bad circumstances.
Example.
If they land in the right spot, they could be a gangster player. Like
remember we said about Johnny Manziel? Not to cut you off. Remember we said about Johnny Manziel?
Yeah. That's what made me think about that conversation.
It's hard to think Johnny Manziel didn't make it in the NFL. Like what? Like every quarterback is like him right now. Like I think Johnny was that deal in college. I know Johnny could have made it on a better team. If Baker
was that deal in college, he probably Johnny might have would have been a beast on the Cowboys. He probably would have been crazy with us. Like being real. Like man, he had the talent, bro. Like he had the talent. He really did.
What's up with you? What you got for us?
Man, I tell y'all what. Cowboys need to beat because I'm gonna pivot real quick, Kinfolk, because I just gotta say this. The Cowboys need to beat the dog shit out the Panthers, and Dak Prescott need to have his fourth quarter hat on. You remember he on the sideline talking about, man, fourth quarter hat, can't beat that.
I like that.
Hey, he need to have his fourth quarter hat on because what's coming up? What's coming up for the Dallas Cowboys?
A gauntlet.
And I'm gonna tell you this right here. I'm gonna tell you something else that's coming up for the Cowboys.
3 games in 12 days.
That's exactly what I was about to say. That's exactly
what I wanted you to say. Because that's what I was getting at.
You're about to see more Cowboy football. You know how you're about to see a lot of Cowboys. The Cowboys are about to be on Netflix because it's gonna be like Cowboys. It's literally about to be on. It's for the next like 3 weeks. It's gonna be like Cowboys on demand. Like literally, we're gonna play a game, and then the next day we're gonna be like, "Yo, bro, since we play in 3 days, we're not gonna really talk about that game. We're gonna go like halfway into this game. We're gonna be talking about the other team."
That's why you got to say that. What we said last time, like when you got these easy games, bro, you need to be making sure you handle business so you can get rest. You need rest right now. This is like we said, we're going into a gauntlet. 3 games in 12 days is really wild.
This is our NBA schedule. This is our NBA schedule.
Look, you play 1 game in 7 days. You know what I'm saying? You finna play 3 in 12?
12.
That's crazy.
Hey, landlord, we call our NBA schedule. This is our NBA schedule.
Hey, I am gonna say this though, because of the way that everybody has 2 Thursday night games now, there will be no rest advantage for the teams that we play. Washington is going to be coming off of a game Sunday like we are, and they're going to play us Thanksgiving. Seattle is also playing Thanksgiving, and we play them next on that following Thursday. So all of these teams will have the same amount of rest as the Dallas Cowboys. That's why we need those small advantages.
Which is the first time, because this didn't happen last year.
It didn't happen last year. No.
And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you, last year we got punished. You wanna know why? Because we're more interesting. It's like when you're the cute guy at prom, at a prom full of ugly girls. Guess what? You're gonna be dancing all night, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, DC for like Texas hit one of y'all with a.
What I gotta relax for? Listen to me real quick. Whenever I talk about ugly women, I'm only talking about Eagles fans. So all Cowboy ladies, listen, Cowboy women, they got that certain twinkle in their eye when they walk. You know what I mean? You can be 500, you can be 1,000-pound Cowboy lady, and when you walk, it just jiggles some way. When you walk, it just moves. It shakes 6 times, 5 times for the quarter. We got 1 more for the. It's just something about a Dallas Cowboy lady, man. It's just something. I saw a homeless lady down the street. She was homeless in a mug, and I'm like, man, she homeless. She had a small Cowboy star. I said, dang, she's kind of cute. You know what I mean? Man. It's just something, man.
Yeah, we ain't getting no money. We ain't getting no money on this show. It's over with.
You know what I mean? It's just something. But if you're an Eagles fan, I don't know, man. Eagles, they be eating shit. I don't know. Then they got them big old beaks. You know what I'm saying? And every time you talk to an Eagle girl, she be like, yeah, I like you, but, you know, my phone bill about to get turned off. So if you, I mean, it's just weird, man. It's just weird, man. It's just weird.
They're always in need. We'll say they always in need.
Y'all is killing me.
And all my single Cowboy men, stay away from the Cowboy, them Eagles ladies out there. I'm telling you, man, they going to give you a name and then they going to see their phone bill. And my phone bill, you think you can cash? I ain't got no phone. I got a cash app bill. You got a cash?
See, this the thing about it, y'all. This is what happens when you playing the Carolina Panthers. This is what happens when you playing the Carolina Panthers.
You find yourself talking about random stuff that has nothing to do with the game.
It's hard to stay focused, y'all. So we gotta make sure our squad stay focused. Luckily, we don't have to suit up. You know what I'm saying? So because it's hard for us to stay focused on this football team, but it is what it is.
Hey, I will say this though. This on some real deal, giving y'all real deal content like this. And the standard for this game is no different than the standard of the last game. This is a game. This is Mike Tyson fighting some dude in the hood, right? If Mike Tyson don't knock this dude out in the hood, people aren't gonna give the dude in the hood credit. They're gonna be looking at Mike Tyson like, what the hell happened to Mike Tyson? If Mike Tyson goes 12 rounds with West Coast with me, and I lose, people are not gonna be like, damn, they're gonna be looking at Mike like, what happened to you, Mike? Why did it take you 12 rounds to knock him out?
Facts.
So this is a game that you are literally playing against yourself. I'm measuring this game on how quickly Dak gets that hat on.
Hey, salute to DC for Light Texas for the $2 super chat. He said, what up, HTM Cowboys Nation? Love number 6. Hey, man, we gonna get it, dog. We finna get it. Salute to my bro, man. And hey, you're $3 away from another raffle entry, man. So salute to you, my guy.
Just like you said, though, man, it's us versus us, me versus me, mirror. We got to look in the mirror. The man in the mirror is who the Cowboys playing. Cowboy on cowboy crime, however you can say it. You know what I'm saying? But I look at it like we do got to make sure we be serious about this game. You know what I'm saying? Go in here and handle business. Just like we did last game, we need to come in here and put foots on these boys. You know what I'm saying? Early and often, and then get off the field. Because, like, anytime you lining up, bro, you got risk of injury. We need to minimize that risk. If you got an opportunity to minimize that risk, you need to take advantage of that. You know what I'm saying?
What's the weather like? What's the weather like this week?
That's a very good question.
In Carolina?
I'm finna find out, kinfolk.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Carolina, no matter what the weather report, it's gonna rain at some point, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Carolina is that had some of the weirdest weather I ever been to a game. It literally rained the whole first quarter. And it was good the second quarter, like it was hot. And I tried in that same wet, and then it rained at halftime, and then it was hot for the rest of the day.
Like, hey, you ain't lying.
And I'm gonna tell you, you're also
gonna dictate how you play too, though.
You're also playing on grass too.
It's gonna be sunny.
All right, good job. Listen, anytime I don't like being ominous or anything like that. But listen, man, in these games, I'm gonna knock on wood. I'm not saying anything, but like in these games, win the game by halftime. Get everybody that matters out. Also, if the game is in hand, I don't give a damn what Micah feels, how he feels. He got to get off the field, man. There's no reason to have Micah on the field looking for a sack on a backup quarterback, and we're up 30. Like, come on, Cowboys. Come on. And then I'm going to tell you what happened that made him feel worse. He didn't get the sack.
Hey, DC for life.
Somebody needs to sit down with Mike and tell him that he's just impacted.
No, it's not.
What?
It must be on west side.
Yeah, somebody sent you a lemon character. DC for like Texas $3 super.
You see the characters? I don't see them.
It's a lemon character waving his arm to say hello with his mouth open.
It's a super sticker.
Hey, y'all think Mike could get a sack this week or what, man?
He better.
He pissed.
Why you gotta say it like that?
I think he pissed
Henny. Henny, we supposed to be going the other way with this now.
No, hear me out. Hear me out, y'all. Peep this shit. This man is finna play one of the worst offensive lines in the National Football League. Now, granted, we don't have the same familiarity with the Panthers as we do the New York Giants. So I think that the game will last long enough for him to have more than 28 snaps at defensive line, because he only played 28 snaps on the D line last week. Right? That's why he's upset. 28 snaps on the D line, 10 at linebacker, like another one at slot. He didn't really even get an opportunity to rush the passer like that, because they were going 3 and out.
That was gonna be my last question before we wrap it up. What y'all feel about the usage of Micah Parsons? Is that, do you care about how you deploy him? Like, should he be a defensive end or should he be a linebacker?
Hey, my question real quick, first off, is do you guys think, I think the first question we need to ask, first off, do we think Micah Parsons is playing bad right now? Do you think there's something? No, I don't think there's nothing wrong with him. No. And I also don't believe that Micah Parsons is playing bad. So in my opinion, I don't necessarily even think this conversation has to happen, because at the end of the day, Micah's not getting, but what he's doing, other people are benefiting from it. So that would be the conversation that I would tell Micah. I would bring Micah into the room with a bunch of other dudes, Dorrance Armstrong, Dante Fowler, Sam Williams. Or I would put all these dudes in the room, and I would put Micah in front of him. I say, Micah, you see this play right here? You see this right here? These guys were so scared of what the hell you were doing. They shifted everything over here, and guess what? He got a sack. Now you see on this play right here, we moved you over here. You busted the bubble over here. Just from you being over there, guess what? He got a sack. And guess what, Micah? We see it. We're going to pay you for that. It's the fans that don't see it. But
wait. Can I interject on that?
Go ahead.
Can I interject on that? Two things, first and foremost. These for Life Texas, shout out to you. He said somebody over there a $3 lemon as well. I think it might be on landlord side this time.
It must be on west. It's on west side again.
Okay. And then are we sure that the Jones is gonna take care of him like that? Because we up here sitting in our minds and our hearts of hearts saying they'll get the shit done. They play games. They be playing in people's face all the damn time. That's why Micah Parsons came out and tried to jump ahead and said, "Man, I'm gonna be a defensive lineman." That's why this man cares about this shit. You know what I mean? Like they don't even have a track record like that. Like the only person I seen them take care of before time was Trayvon Diggs. He did not reset the market in anything, not money, not guarantees, nothing. You know, he took a team friendly deal. Like Trayvon Diggs could have bent them over and wore their ass out if he wanted to. And
Trevon would have got more money on another team too. He would have got more money on another team.
Yeah, so
in the same situation, Trevon would have been the highest paid corner in all of football.
Thank you. So that's what I'm saying. Like I don't think Michael gonna do that.
Yeah, it was a big deal because it was in Dallas. But Trevon Diggs, he left what they say bone. He left meat on the bone. He left a lot of meat on the bone.
Shit, at least 50.
Yeah, he left
like an overall money like 50, like 30 on the low end, 50 at the high end. He left some money on the table to be a Dallas Cowboy.
Because he didn't reset the market at all.
And shit, he only like top 5 or some shit. Like
so think about this. So it make you wonder why it takes so long to do the deal. So you know what? It makes me wonder what the Cowboys offered him. The Cowboys probably offered that boy nothing.
You think about it. That's really, we should be singing his good graces though. Trey for taking a decent deal for the team, because he could have just been like, bro, I ain't signing that. He could have reset the market if he wanted to.
Easily.
Yeah, but he would still be holding out. he wouldn't be injured if he.
That would have been a necessary evil. But think about it. That's what I'm saying. We should give him his props because he could be a distraction right now. You know what I'm saying? He could be like, man, I'm holding out. He could be making noise right now.
And listen,
he was like, screw it, I do it for the team.
And we know, we know they family willing to do it. Look at Stephon.
Shout out to Big. Shout out to
Hey,
Big.
what do you think about what Jay Recruiter said though? He said, "What do you think?" I mean, he says Micah is losing money with the pocket rain. Listen, I don't have a problem with because people feel. I think I was kind of strong yesterday, and a lot of times I Kanye West stuff. It means I got good intentions, but my delivery just be a little too strong for the people that I'm trying to present it to. You know what I'm saying? Put too much sugar, put too much coffee in that drink. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't handle that. This is what I mean by when you're on a podcast, you're bringing attention to yourself. So you need to be prepared because when you're on a podcast and everything is good, guess what? Some of my best shows is after a Cowboy loss. Ain't don't nothing do good to my show and our numbers. And listen, these guys ain't going to agree. They're not going to agree. But I'm going to tell you this right now. The best thing for business with podcasting is Cowboys losing. I'm going to be honest with you because that's when y'all really, really tune in. Micah, you need to understand, bro. When things aren't going the way you want to go or when you think they should be go, oh, yeah, they're going to be listening for sure. You know what I'm saying? At the beginning of the year, your podcast wasn't as cracking. But now that you're talking about getting held and you're not getting sacks, guess what? It's cracking and people are listening. The only thing I can say, Micah, is you turn a light on yourself. You know what I'm saying? So everything you do has to be even more greater, has to be even more grandiose. And if you can't do it, it's easier to just stop talking about it because you can't stop playing football. So it's easier to just chill out on the podcast and focus on that. Because listen, anytime that you don't get what you want, there's going to be a guy that's going to be standing there like, well, maybe if you weren't on a podcast, you know what I'm saying? Maybe if you weren't on a podcast.
Hey, you never know. Hey, shout out to B-Bird too, man. B-Bird hit somebody with a $2 super. He said Joneses will use the minute stats against Micah. It's the art of war, man.
I hate that, bro. I hate that. That's stupid. Shout out to B-Bird, man. But like I said, that's part of the reason why I feel like Micah is like, I ain't gonna say he's on the verge of a temper tantrum, but he's being disgruntled. He's showing frustration. Cause like I said, they asked him and he was like, I'm just playing wherever they play me at. And I referenced our interview we did with Izzy when I was like, Izzy was like, we remember we asked him, one of y'all asked him like where he prefer to play, and Izzy basically was like, bro, I play wherever. I just want to play. And that's a hungry man right there. But Micah was like, man, I'm just playing wherever they play me at. Like Micah, he's not too happy about the way they used him. He want to get them sacks. He got a preferred way he want to be played. But at the same time, I think it's best for the team right now that he do a little more off linebacker stuff. Like, especially against a running team or something like that, we need Micah off the ball a little bit more. And I was one of the first people saying that we didn't. I was one of the first people saying that just let them pass rush. But now we got an embarrassment of riches as pass rushers. Sam Williams is coming on. Like, let Sam cook some more at edge rushing and stand Micah up a little bit more. And Sam is actually becoming a problem right now, y'all.
Dante Fowler. DA got 4.5 sacks. He's doing real well for himself, even though, we were trying to get that boy out the door to get a defensive tackle as we should at the time. It was a defensive tackle or a linebacker. I forget what they were. But
and I'm gonna keep real. Like our defense as a whole is too good, I think, to ever really have one player singled out as the defensive player of the year. You know what I'm saying? If you notice, a lot of times when these dudes become defensive player of the year, it is clearly that they are the best player on their team. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, right, I just feel like this, man. One, also, Micah need to understand, bro, as long as you're a Dallas Cowboy, bro, they ain't never giving Dak no MVP, and you ain't never gonna be no defensive player of the year. I don't know. I don't know what they don't like about it, but it's not gonna happen, bro.
I don't think the Joneses really want to war with Micah though. I'm gonna say that right now. I think it'll get ugly. I'm gonna tell you right. I think it will get ugly. They gonna tear the internet up because Micah just seemed like he been vocal since day one. Like he's gonna say everything. He gonna tell everything. If they trying to shortchange him, Micah seemed like he'll be the type to hold out and everything. Like screw that. I'm not taking it. I demand mine.
He gonna hold out with a podcast. That's gonna be crazy.
Oh, that's gonna be crazy. Oh, hey,
that's gonna be crazy. Hey, bro. I don't think we've ever had that. Hold out with a podcast.
Zeke held out in a different country. We ain't hear shit from Zeke.
We ain't hear nothing, bro.
This man gonna be.
I don't think the Jones want no smoke with Micah, bro. I've been said this. They better not play with that boy. He gonna tie this up. He gonna knock all this shit over.
That man
you know what they say?
That man gonna knock all this shit over. Day, kinfolk. That man gonna be live every day talking shit. Yeah, man. I came to Jerry Jones as a man. I told him I listened to Mans. He said.
Hey, but think about this too, though.
He said, Micah.
It might actually work in Micah's favor though, because listen, I'm gonna tell you. You know what happened to Zeke while he was in a whole nother country? Bruh, they put out every BS story you can think of on Zeke, and nobody said nothing. That's one, because you got to remember, when a player holds out, what's the first thing that the organization have to do? They got to diminish the way teams view him, the way the NFL view him. The same thing with Dak. Oh, he's selfish. Dak is this, he's that. You know what I'm saying? That's think about this. There are people who never knew a negative thing about Zach Martin until it was time to pay him. I didn't even know how old Zach Martin was. Somebody was like, bro, you really gonna give Zach Martin a 33-year-old guard, 10 million, 12 million? I was like, bro, Zach Martin is not no 33 years. I looked it up, he is that damn. I said, damn, I did not know that.
Yeah,
because when people are playing good, I don't care how old they are.
Like you just said, the Cowboys like to play. They like to negotiate publicly. So I wish
the Cowboys would try to come out and say some crazy stuff about Micah, and he got a podcast to review.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna
work, bro.
It's not gonna work. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you think about it,
imagine
hold on.
Go ahead.
This just some advice to our young rich brother. Maybe he don't want to listen to me anyway, but hey, I'm just saying, this is a critical time for you to be able to get your position right, because like they might be throwing rope out there trying to see if you're gonna hang yourself at this point. Think about it. They like, we're gonna poke at him like this and see how he responds. So now when it's time to negotiate, we can use all of this against you. So Micah, keep your head down, do your job. Don't be studying all that stuff they saying. Just do your job and go to work and keep balling. So when the negotiation time comes, it ain't gonna be none of this stuff that they can use against you. Because they might just be poking you right now just to set you up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, they trying to see how far they can go.
Yeah. They gonna poke you and see, like, okay, if we take his snaps down, he gonna start being disgruntled. So now when it's time for negotiations, we can be like, look how he act when we did him like this, or look how he was talking in the media and he got a podcast. They gonna use all this stuff against you and try their best to take your numbers down when it comes to the negotiation. It's a dirty world. Business is a dirty world. But hey, that's gonna be something we up against when the time comes.
And I want to throw this out there real quick. The Dallas Cowboys do not give a damn about using the franchise tag. So, Michael, you think that you're finna be a free agent? You're gonna be a Dallas Cowboys 2 more.
That's a long time from now, though. That's remember. That's I'm just saying, Micah. Yeah, but you got to think they can't franchise him next year.
I'm saying they can control his contract for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying? Next year, year 4. Wait. Let me finish. Year 4, own him. He on the deal. They pick up his rookie. They pick up his 5th-year option. His first round pick as a rookie. You can franchise tag him the first time, and then if you want to be a little greedy, you can franchise tag him another time. So after this year, the Dallas Cowboys can technically control his contract for the next 4 years without giving him an extension if they want to play
ain't
hardball.
no way Mike is gonna play.
And if they're classifying him as a linebacker, that's not the same kind of money as it would be for an edge rusher.
Exactly. Now I'm gonna say this point right here, and that's why none of that's gonna matter because Micah is smart enough to know that he's holding out this year. That's why I was saying like Micah is about to do the exact same thing Ezekiel Elliott did.
I was just about to say, ain't no way Micah playing that long.
There is no way Micah Parsons is going to play out his rookie deal. And if he does, he needs to fire his agent and hire me, at least me, and I'll hire someone that's smarter than me. You know what I'm saying? But because that makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense because you're absolutely right. The Dallas Cowboys can control Micah because they got 4 years on his rookie deal. Then they got a 5th-year option. That's 5 years. Then they can franchise tag him twice. Micah Parsons, guess what? You are a smart person. More importantly, you see teammates. You just saw them do that to who? Dalton Schultz. You just seen them do that to who? Tony Pollard. And I'm going to tell you this. After you get the franchise tag in Dallas, chances are they really don't even want to sign you because they'll give you the franchise tag again.
I'm about to say, think about this. If they put a franchise tag on Micah Parsons, you can sound clip this right now. He will leave the Dallas. Listen, he will no longer be a Cowboy. I promise you that. I promise you that. If they franchise tag Micah, bro, and make him play on the franchise tag, he gonna get the hell on from Dallas. I promise you that.
Bro, Mike, listen to me. Micah is going to. He's not gonna go to Cabo because he can just go to his house. Micah is just not gonna show up, Brad. There's no way that there's no way. I'm gonna tell you this right here. It makes more sense, Dallas Cowboys. If you wait 4 years from now to pay Micah Parsons, he is going to have a Patrick Mahomes contract, bro. You have wide receivers already making $30 million. You already have defensive ends making that type of money. So, yes, it's going to be crazy. But I'm going to tell you this right here. I don't feel bad for the Cowboys because you guys were the ones that waited to put Dak on this contract. That's not our fault. Like, you should have put Dak on the contract. Everybody said you should have been. And guess what? We wouldn't even be talking about Dak right now. But
they can sign Dak Prescott right now.
That trash contract. That was only 3 years. That you got to re-sign him again next year.
Hey, let me throw this shit out there real quick before we get out of here, kinfolk. The Dallas Cowboys, if they are forced to pay Micah Parsons next year, you gotta give Dak Prescott an extension next year. You got to give CeeDee Lamb an extension next year because he's going to be on his 5th-year option. You got to decide if you're going to pay Tyler Biadasz because you need to start.
He's not getting paid. Tyler's not getting paid.
They're going to be the one person out there. But you got a bunch of shit you got to actually sit back and think about, and then you're gonna have to turn right back around. Not next year, but the year after. If DaRon Bland keeps playing the way he's playing, he gonna have to get a contract.
Yes.
Now DaRon Bland, he's a franchise tag. He's a candidate. He's a candidate. He gonna that franchise tag gonna be the most money he ever made. So he gonna get it.
Shout out to B Bird with the $2 super. He says
you also got and also think about this. I'm gonna tell you.
Hold on, bro. We talking money right now. Hold on. B Bird said this combo.
We do the
sound. This combo would sound crazy, but it's the Cowboys. Of course it does. Like, this the only place, B-Bird, where it sounds logical that they might screw us over with a generational type player. But
continue. 2 players I think get burned next year. Not burned, but 2 players that I think we lose next year because I just don't see it happening. Jaron Kearse and Tyler Biadasz. Just being honest with you. I don't see Jaron. I don't. And they've been creating players. And I'm gonna tell you someone who should not be a Cowboy next year.
Who
you could save money on? Who's not a Cowboy right now? LVE. Like if there's 3 players, and listen, I don't want to.
Jordan Lewis gone too.
Yeah, and think about this: Tony Pollard's not getting signed either next year. That's money and Jordan Lewis. So Jordan Lewis is gonna save you 4.7. Tony, but you also got to replace him too.
You got to replace
him. Tony's not coming back.
And listen, their contracts
not coming back.
Their contracts already ain't going against the Cowboys no way because they're free agents. So their contract not even against the books for next year. So you really don't even save money on them. They already wasn't accounted for.
Kearse won't be here. Tyler Biadasz probably won't be here. Probably Hendershot. He probably gone too. Who else? It's a few people that won't be here. Jordan Lewis won't be here next year. Probably Tony Pollard probably won't be here next year.
Probably Tony. Listen, if Rico got anything in the tank, they might roll with that boy.
Tony might not be here next year, and that's 10
million. Can I
ask
you a question?
Sure.
With Diggs coming back, is Gilmore back?
What you want to have? I would pay.
He got another year, right?
He has one more year.
But he's
also gonna be like 30. What?
This is Gilly only year. We had to re-sign Gilly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We can't get rid of Michael Gallup, could it? It's gonna cost too much.
No, it wouldn't. That's when the out is in his contract.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Michael Gallup probably gone more than.
Yeah, but you know the crazy thing about it is you don't have to screw. I mean, the sad part about it is you want to trade Michael Gallup, bro. You don't want to just release him, bro.
It's too late to apologize.
They gonna cut ties. MG up out of here.
That man over with. Who finna trade for Michael Gallup in the draft coming up? And they got some of the best wide receiver talents.
I mean, if you just give him up for a 6th-round pick, I mean, Cowboys be making magic with 6th-round picks.
This roster gonna be
who gonna pay that contract?
Now we sitting up and looking at it. This roster gonna have a drastic shift. This roster gonna have a drastic shift next year, and it's inevitable. It's inevitable.
This roster gonna be young.
Gonna be young as hell. But I do have to depart though, man. It's 1:12. You know, I held on just so we can get to the hour mark. I held on for the cause, nigga.
For the people.
Hey, my boy, Angry Cowboy Fan says you save $5 million if you release Gallup after June 1st deadline. So they'll release him before it and make it a same thing they did with Zeke.
But we appreciate y'all, man. I gotta get up out of here. You understand? But we appreciate y'all. Y'all make sure y'all support, and we appreciate all the love, man. Hey, I'm gonna get up out of here. I gotta go to the day job, unfortunately.
Me as well, man. Wes, what you tell them boys?
Hey, man. Hey, you already know what it is, man. Never look down because the stars up. Peace.